Hello everyone and welcome to The Creaking. And as you probably know from the title and probably the thumbnail, that I'm going to be doing Fnaf series a little bit. Let's get on with Remnant, okay? Let's just go straight forward into Remnant. If you do not know what Remnant is, you are not a true Fnaf fan. Remnant, I don't have a script for this. I'm trying to think of a way I could say this. This Remnant, I think it has to bond to someone for it to survive. And I'm not saying it's a living, organic thing. Well, maybe it is. I'm not sure exactly. But if you just listen to me, real quick, just listen to me, okay? What makes an animatronic have life? The souls of the kid? How do you get remnant? By destroying the kid. And that's exactly what happens, like, in the movies. That's a remnant. In the movie, there's a little clip. I'm not going to show you guys it because I probably know, because you probably already seen it. But if you've seen Film Theory's Carnage video and why he should always win, Carnage, he's like a symbiote, and I'm not sure if he has to have a host to survive, but I'm gonna say that I'm trying to think about how I could say this. Hold up, give me a minute. Carnage, his weakness could be fire, because you can boil blood and you can disintegrate it or something, and that's what I'm thinking. But Carnage is blood, but Carnage is also a symbiote together. So am I saying that Remnant needs a host to survive? If Carnage needs a host to survive, then Remnant does too. So did I just solve Remnant? Well, I don't exactly think this is the case, but it's just that's why they're called theories, okay? And I know you're saying, why would they need the machine? Well, Afton doesn't want to get his hands bloody. Also, I've been keeping up with all the game theory Fnaf videos, and I've been making the film theory and game theory, like all the videos, meshed together, and and let me tell you something. I would like to say there are 2 Vanessas in one of the security breach endings. And I don't think that there could be multiple. I think there could be. I'm saying. Okay, listen. I think there can be multiple Vanessas out there. Because, as we are shown, the mimic in Ruined, and it can wear any sort of, like, skin, costume, anything. So that's what I think we are being shown in one of the endings in Security Breach. The mimic, I'm not saying that's him exactly, but I'm saying that there could be multiple mimics, but they mimic the person. Like, because Vanessa was Vanny. I can't even remember what I was gonna say. So what if the mimic is trying to recreate all of the murders that happened with William Afton, then I would like to say that what are the costumes? Where are you going to find those? Oh, right, in The Secret of the Mimic. Why do you think we see a clown? That's because that's a missing child. Why do you think we see Dolly the nurse? That's a missing child. And why does Dolly the nurse, have a similar design to Circus Baby in the Fun Times? That's because they were made at the exact same time. I know Game Theory kind of went over this, but I feel like Afton made Dolly before he made Circus Baby, because he had to hold up. He had to have known about Remnant, because the claw inside Baby's chest, why would he need that unless he knew about Remnant before before he created Baby, which means that Dolly should have came before Circus Baby. And exactly, I'm just saying that's just a theory. Don't get mad at me. And you're probably in game theory already solves that, like, hey, we have to do it 4 years before, yeah, that already solved. So you can go check out that video from game theory. So after you're done watching this video, and so I'm saying remnant needs a host to survive, because when you're born, you have remnant. It's your soul, and if souls are made of remnant, then how would you have made it? Exactly. How would you have made remnant? It's your soul. So all of the fun times, and I mean all of the animatronics from the second game were how do you say it? Disassembled and then all their souls came into one animatronic that we came from game theory. How would they function? In another game theory video, they say that there were 2 people in one singular animatronic. Well, there are 2 animatronics, but 2 people control them, each one. One is the golden Fredbear in the back of the pizzeria, and then the second one, I think, is some sort of alligator. I can't remember, but exactly. But the mimic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I said the mimic, but I'm pretty sure that remnant needs a host to survive. But how would have anything happened? Huh? So remnant needs a host to survive? Why isn't this the end of the video? Well, that exactly is my question. Why does remnant need a host to survive? Like, why? And what if one person had more than one piece of remnant in their body? And how did Michael die if remnant needed a host? Well, just like Carnage does, he can be burned, electrocuted, and something else, I think, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But Carnage is almost exactly like remnant. And I don't understand how, but somehow they are. And game theory, can you please solve this? Because, well, I need to know if the answer is correct. Please see this game theory, and I hope you guys consider this, okay? So just go to film theory and click on the video. I think why Carnage always wins, and it's like MatPat saying like how Carnage can be defeated. And in one of the parts, he says, fire. Where do we see fire? All the animatronics have been killed, but their souls live inside the bodies of the animatronics, which means that he shouldn't have remnant until circus. Into the circus. Well, not into the circus, but the circus, when Circus Baby comes. And so, what am I saying exactly? What if remnant takes over stuff? We've already seen it with the animatronics. Like, their souls come into the animatronics and take them over, making them walk around, do stuff. And let me just say, I know, okay? Remnant is not, well, it can, I can't remember. Hold up. I haven't really taken deep breaths. I'm saying that remnant is exactly like Carnage, but what if exactly that is why Gregory is hacking? In the ultimate timeline of game theory, they say that the mother built Gregory to be nice and do stuff, but what if that's not? But how would he have broken his programming? It couldn't. I mean, souls can possess him, but what's the likelihood of that? I mean, what if the remnant is doing something to him, like infecting him, and too much of it can cause a chemical reaction, which means, well, not too good. And what if we are seeing that with Afton? Okay, just hear me out. Afton was like he was trying to go for immortality sort of thing, I think, maybe, and like trying to find the secret of life and beating Henry in creating animatronics. So if I'm trying to say is, if Afton hold up, I'm trying to think real quick, I forgot everything I just said. If Afton was possessed by another soul, like someone else we know, like, what to say, the person who's been keeping him alive for him to only suffer, what if that person is being corrupted by remnant and only wants him to suffer? You know, there's a dark part of remnant and a light part of remnant. What if the dark part is the one keeping him alive? And maybe that's because, well, I don't really know yet. That's going to be in a different video. But I'm just saying that remnant is now solved. But this is a theory, okay? So, goodbye. And I hope you go see the videos. Good.